Hello, welcome back to Learning Subfolio. In this episode, we're going to learn how to add products and subscriptions to our submission forms. It's possible to add paid options to forms, including products and subscriptions, without using our back-office fulfillment software named Daemon. But this episode focuses on how our forms can show rich product descriptions, calculate shipping based on different shipping zones and rules, and automatically create orders and subscriptions on dedicated customer records for search and export. Subfolio also provides bundled plans that allow products purchased on your submissions page to fulfill automatically, whether they're ebooks or physical copies. Subfolio has two deeply discounted plans for this end-to-end fulfillment. The first is Subfolio Commerce, a daemon module, which is the one we'll be focusing on most today. The second is Subfolio Fulfillment, which is an Ingram Spark module. To add a new plan, click Add Plan in the Billing and Usage tab. You can see the first result here, Subfolio Commerce, is a daemon plan. Let's click Start Plan and confirm. When the page reloads, you can see the new plan has been added. You can also see in the top left, there's a new workspace selector. This selector appears whenever you manage multiple organizations or have multiple plans on the same organization that give you access to different parts of the software. Let's click Add-ons Daemon to go to our daemon. Daemon is our back office offering that covers fulfillment, transaction management, subscriber records, campaigns, integrations, and more. On the left sidebar, you can see records, campaigns, reports, which includes royalty reports, products, which includes both individual and series products, and subscription models, documents, integrations, automation, imports, and more. In this video, we'll be setting up two products, a series, two subscription models, and we'll be managing our shipping rate tables. Let's start by creating two products for an example magazine, our first two issues. I'll click Add Product, then give the product a name, choose a cover image from one I've already selected, and click Create. We're brought into the product detail. Here we can see the title, subtitle, cover, any product tags, and the variant categories. Let's go to the Variants tab and click Add Variant. We'll give our variant a price and click Save. We can also optionally add inventory to our variant. You can see here I've added 1,000 by clicking Add Inventory Transaction. Finally, let's add a listing description to our product by clicking the Listing tab, and I'll paste my description. This rich description can have images, tables, and more. It will be displayed along with your product's image when the customers click for more info about a product. Next, I'll click Save Listing, and this product is ready to go. Back on the main product list, let's do that one more time. Click Add Product, name it Issue 2, choose our cover, click Create, go to Variants, click Add Variant and give it a price, click Save. Then in Listing, I'll add my description and click Save Listing. Now that we have our two issues, let's go and create a series. I'll click Series, Add Series, and we'll name it Example Magazine and click Create. You can see the system automatically made a sequence for us named Paperback. You can edit this or create a different one if you need to. If you have subscriptions that are for different formats, such as ebook subs, hardcover subs, and paperback subs, these sequences let you differentiate the format. Let's add our two existing issues. I'll click Add Sequence Item, set the sequence number to 1, and choose our first issue. Click Add to Cart, and click Check. Then let's do it one more time. Next, I'll add a subscription type for our series so that we can have submitters subscribe. I'll add a 1-year subscription, which represents 2 issues of my example magazine, and a 2-year subscription, which represents 4 issues. To do that, click Subscription Type, give it a name, Click check, give it a price, 29 for the 1 year, and choose 2 issues. Down below again, you can see I can choose a shipping rate table, but we'll handle this later. So I'll click save. Then I'll click out. Then I'll do the same thing again. I'll name this one 2 year. Give it a price and set it to 4 issues. For shipping, we charge $15 per year of subscription. So let's set shipping units to 2 and click save. Now that we've set up our products, our series, and our subscriptions, let's set up some simple shipping rules. Back in products, click manage shipping rates. Here we can see we have no rate tables created yet. Let's click new rate table to create a new one. I'll name this first one subscription shipping. We'll keep the currency in USD, set the shipping unit source to custom shipping units to respect our per year rule. Our magazine charges 3 different rates depending on the zone, and we don't exclude any countries from shipping. For the United States, we provide free shipping. For Canada, we charge $10 per year of subscription, and for the rest of the world, we charge $15 per year. Let's add 3 standard zones. We'll choose United States, Canada, and the rest of the world, and click Add Selected. We can leave the United States as a flat $0 rate. We'll change Canada to a per unit rate of $10. And remember, since we set custom shipping units, 1 unit will be for 1 year and 2 units for 2 years. For the rest of the world, we'll charge $15 per unit. And go to the top and click Save. Next, let's create a shipping rule for our copies. I'll click New Rate Table again and name it Magazine Copies. We'll leave it in USD, and we'll leave purchase quantity as the shipping unit source. I'll again add 3 zones for the United States, Canada, and the rest of the world. For the United States, we don't charge for shipping. For Canada, we charge 5 per copy. And for the rest of the world, we charge $10 per copy. And we can go to the top and click Save. When editing a variant, it's possible to go and set the shipping table here directly. It's also possible to select all my products and go to Bulk Actions and Apply Shipping Settings. Then choose Set Rate Table and click Apply. Before we go back to our submission call and build our add-ons, let's take a look at the Records tab. You can see right now there are no records. Records are created automatically in both Subfolio and Daemon when a submitter is accepted or becomes a contributor. And records are also created every time a submitter adds on a product or subscription using Subfolio and Daemon together with the dedicated add-on elements we're looking at today. This lets you keep track of all of your customers, active subscribers, and contributors in one place. Let's go back to Subfolio using the Workspace switcher, and we'll edit the submission call. I've created an example submission call that costs $3 to submit. Let's edit the call and click directly to form elements. You can see I've disabled writer information or pen name, but otherwise it's a default form. Let's add our first add-on question, offering our issues for sale alongside the submission. I'll click Add Element and give our add-on a title. And in type, I'll choose Product Add-on. Here, you can choose which product you want to sell, set the max quantity, and set the shipping information. You can also set whether inventory is required. By default, the system will honor the shipping rate table on every product or subscription, but here you can set an override. You can also edit your rate tables directly from here. Let's add our 2 issues. First, I'll click Add Product, then I'll choose Issue 1, then I'll click Add Product again, and click Issue 2. And I'll set our price. I'll leave the max quantity as unlimited, and same for the question. And finally, I'll override the shipping table. For now, we won't require inventory. And we'll click Create. If I scroll down, you can see what the submitter will see. You can see both issues and their price. And if I click Info, I can see a detail view. Let's click Update and preview the form. Below the standard questions, like the account information, the address, and the submission info, you can see another question. It says Buy Our Magazine. You can see the Issue 1 and Issue 2 covers, and if we click Info, we'll see a pop-up of the details about the product. By clicking plus, I can add a copy to my submission. You can see it automatically updates the price down below. I'm in the United States right now, so I'm not being charged shipping, but if I set my address to Canada and scroll back down, you can see I'm charged for shipping. And if I choose a different country and scroll down, you can see the shipping is updated again. Let's submit and see what the record looks like. I'll click Submit and click Pay and Continue. Back on the submission list, I can see my new submission, and if I click in and scroll to the bottom, I can see what I've purchased and what I paid. In the Records tab, you can see a new record was created. When you open the record, you can see all the information about the order. You can see the address. If you click the price, you can see a breakdown of the cost. If you click the note, you can see that it was from a certain submission. This order is now ready to fulfill. If you have our Ingram Spark add-on, you can send it directly. Otherwise, it can be exported for fulfillment elsewhere. If you have the full Subfolio fulfillment bundle, then these orders can go through Ingram Spark to your customer directly without any interaction from you. Back on the submission form, let's add one more question. We'll click Add Element, choose a title, and select the subscription add-on type. And we'll click Add Subscription and choose our 1 year, then do the same for the 2 year. Then below, we'll override the shipping. On the form, you can see it looks like a regular select, except it has a price, and if a submitter chooses this, they'll have a subscription created for them. Back on the submission form, I filled another draft. You can see I'm not ordering any copies, but this time let's order a subscription. Let's choose a 1 year. You can see I'm not being charged for shipping because my address is in the US. But again, if I set it to Canada, you can see I'm charged $10 for my 1 year. If I choose the 2 year, I'm charged $20. Let's submit and we'll look at the record again. Back on the submission list, there's one more submission. If we click it, we can see the information, and if I scroll down, I can see that they subscribed to a 2 year. Back on my record, you can see I have a subscription now. It starts with the next issue, issue 3, and goes until issue 6. If I click the transaction, I can see even more information. On the main search page for records, you can also change what you're looking for. For example, you can look at only transactions, and you can see every transaction in the system by who got it. You can also run advanced searches. For example, who are my active subscribers? Our record right now is not active because it starts with the next issue. So if we apply, there are no customers. You can also run more advanced searches. For example, who has gotten issue 2, either through a subscription or through a product sale? And if we click apply, I am in that list. There are a few other things we haven't touched on, like inventory and what happens when inventory runs out or gets close. But this overview should let you get started with selling products, and our documentation can help fill in the gaps. Thanks for watching.